Whoop-de-doo-dah! Looking to upgrade your floors or remodel your space?
Well, visit Niccolai Tile at 6403 75th Street.
They specialize in tile, flooring, and home renovations, offering expert design and installation services.
Visit DickhouseCZAC.com or call them at 262-694-9777 and get that free estimate today.
Dick House Cezak, where your home makeover begins. Beep, beep!
Looking for a reliable ride? Carbox, owned by Scott Dooley, has you covered with locations in Kenosha and Racine.
Carbox offers quality used cars at a great price, making car buying easy and stress-free.
Stop on by 1750 22nd Avenue in Kenosha or 3317 Durand Ave in Racine and browse their inventory online at carboxwi.com.
Carbox, driving you to your next adventure. Beep, beep! Fridays in Kenosha just aren't the same without a legendary Union Park Tavern fish fry, voted best in Kenosha for 10 years running.
But why stop at Friday? UPT is dishing up delicious food 7 days a week, including a weekend brunch because eggs and bacon wait for no one.
Live music? Union Park Tavern is the home of the best live entertainment with open mic nights, piano jams, karaoke, and top-notch bands.
And if you haven't checked out their beer garden, you're seriously missing out. So head on down to Union Park Tavern and cheers to a good time.
On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, we are going to open up your eyeballs as we connect with Jackie Niccolai from Kenosha County Eyeball.com. So JTB, cue that music. That's what she said.
Oh, jeez. Hey there, everyone out there in podcast land. Welcome to another great episode of the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Jason, and with me here is everybody's buddy, my buddy, your buddy, Mr. Downtown Donny Stancato.
Well, thank you for that.
How you doing there, Donny?
Great introduction. I'm doing splendid, Jason, but the question is, how are you doing today?
Well, I was parched listening to that Dropping Daisies theme song.
It is a real rocker, and every time I hear it, I'm just tapping my foot, singing along, and just having a great time.
But I was really happy to be able to crack a public brewing company beer open at the end of the song there.
Me too, because you know what? We love Public Brewing Company.
I have a Southport Blonde today. It's dry hopped blonde ale.
Yeah, and it tastes great as always. So get on down to 628 58th Street, the Public Brewing Company, and check out everything they have to offer there. Beer, food, spirits, entertainment, anything you want. Say hi to Rex and Matt for us. Yes, publiccraftbrewing.com is the website.
Yeah. And we have to say we're recording this episode direct from the Better Call Parise recording studio in downtown Kenosha. So call on the losses of Frank J. Parise, the best defenseman in town.
He really is. And what a great all-around nice guy.
Yeah, good guy.
I love Frankie.
Yeah.
He always sends his email, "Frank you," instead of "thank you."
Oh.
At first I thought I was like referring to like "fuck you," but
Yeah.
but he's not. He's not.
Okay.
He's not that kind of guy,
Frank
you know.
you,
Yeah, it's pretty cute of him.
Okay.
Sound like Robert Skoviak right there, didn't I? Cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that is real cute, isn't it?
Real cute there.
But thank you, Frank Parise,
All
for
right.
sponsoring this wonderful studio.
And one more thing, Donny.
Oh, what?
The Ktown Connects hotline is open.
No
It
way.
is.
Ring, ring, ring. Who's calling? Anybody?
I don't know. I didn't check our messages and see if we got anything.
I don't think we did.
All right. But if you want to leave us a message, go to ktownconnects.com, click on that phone icon, leave us a message. Tell us what you thought of this episode this week.
Yeah, or just leave a message and tell us how much we suck.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Hasn't somebody done that before?
Yeah, that was you making a fake voice.
Oh, that was the key for you to play the Kevin drop.
Oh, sorry.
You guys suck!
There it is.
All right, yeah. Always come, all right.
Well, who are we here today with, Jason? What's going on? Let's get the show on the podcast provider.
We're here with Jackie Niccolai. Hey, Jackie, how you doing?
Good.
Hello,
how are
Jackie.
you?
She is a local blogger and investigator, I guess, with the Kenosha County Eyeball.
Yep.
All right, and we're going to kind of talk about how that became and who you are and what you're doing here, why you're on the Ktown Connects show, what connects you to Kenosha.
Sounds good to me.
So you've been here about 10 years or so.
Yep.
So where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Arizona. I was born in Michigan, but we moved to Arizona when I was about 10, and so I grew up there.
Okay, all right.
Arizona, hot heat there.
Oh, I love it.
They say it's the humidity, right?
No, it's the dry heat.
Oh, the dry heat. That's what they say. The dry heat.
Humidity here.
Right.
the
It's the
humidity
dry
here is
heat
like
there.
killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dry heat. What technically is dry heat?
It's not humid.
Okay. Just dry heat.
It's opposite.
Yeah, it's warm, but you don't like sweat.
You don't feel drenched.
Yeah, have you ever been to Vegas?
I always feel drenched when I'm in Arizona, though. Am I just not used to it?
Well, because you're in the
Maybe.
pool.
Yeah. It's a good point.
My favorite is the Christmas in Arizona. We decorate the cactus.
Oh.
It's so fun. All the swirls have little Santa hats on them.
Okay. That is cute.
Yeah, that's good. So you didn't see snow for a long time then, huh?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't miss it either.
Well-
Not to mention, it looks really nice in photographs. I hate everything about it, though.
So being in Arizona, you're a big Cardinals fan?
No.
No? Not a football fan?
Yes, I am a football fan.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Detroit
Packers.
Lions.
Oh, Detroit Lions. Oh, boy.
What? But Arizona? You like the Detroit Lions?
She
I
was
do.
born in
I was
Michigan,
born
so-
in
Oh,
Michigan.
but still.
Yep. So I love the Detroit Lions and I like the Cubs.
The Cubs. Okay. I knew that's the one thing I liked about you so far. Okay. I like that.
Brewers are like best team in the league right now. I just want to tell you that, Donnie.
Well,
What?
do they have a World Series championship in there?
Well, they've only been around for like 40 years, so
Yeah.
they've been around for like 150 years, like the Cubs. All right. So, when you were a kid, what did you want to do when you grew up?
A therapist, ironically enough.
Wow.
That's,
Wow.
that's what I became.
How did that develop when you were a kid?
Just wanting to help people. I always felt I was very empathetic and can connect to people. And I love how the brain works. And I always wanted to study it. And so I did.
Oh, cool.
You just had that goal and you went through with it, huh?
Yep. I got my master's degree in 2020 and I have had a private practice ever since.
Oh.
Have you enjoyed it? You love it?
I
You still love
absolutely
it?
love it.
You love it?
I work from home. I have a telehealth practice that I work right out of my house. And so I can work with people from all over Wisconsin. I have patients in, Madison, Milwaukee, just everywhere.
Wow.
So it's really cool. I can reach so many more people that way.
You could probably just work whenever you want then too, huh?
I can.
What kind of disorders do you specialize in?
I'm a trauma therapist.
Oh, wow. So you hear a lot of bullshit, huh?
Yep. So I specialize in PTSD, personality disorders, and bipolar disorder.
Ooh.
Do we have any of that? Can you tell?
A little. I'm just kidding.
Donnie. So let's go back again. a little
We're going to get a bill at the end of the
bit. Yeah. So what were you like in high school? What kind of student were you?
I was, until my senior year, I struggled in school a lot. I'm dyslexic, and so it was really hard to keep up. I always felt like I was just, not keeping up with everybody. I always felt judged, and so I just kind of was the give up. I was like, just don't do it at all, then you can't fail. And then my senior year, I don't know why, everything just kind of clicked, and I became the president of student council, and I was a TA, total nerd though, total dork. I had 0 friends, but the teachers were my friends.
So what do you think just made it click for you? You kind of just were that's kind of what you decided, I want to do this for a living, and you're like, let's
I started looking at the kids in school, and I was just like, you guys are losers.
Wow,
you just
okay.
party, and it was just weird, and so I didn't really want to be a part of any of that, and so I
just made a lifestyle change,
Yeah.
almost just a focus change.
my senior year, I took most of my classes in the college, and so I
Okay.
got both credits, and I liked it a lot more too. And I think the exposure just to more mature crowd was better for me, and I fit in there more, and
You
I felt
thrived.
it was
You
more,
thrived.
yeah, and it was more my pace. And so I wasn't struggling. I wasn't okay, read this chapter to the entire class. I'm
Right.
and so it just worked better.
Did you have any interest in like writing or journalism or anything like that when you were in high school?
I've always liked writing.
Okay, so you kind of been into that for a
That was
while.
always like it's something that came really easy to me, but spell check was like a lifesaver for me.
Right.
And so, but I would always like to read and write. Math is not my thing.
Math is the worst.
It's the worst. It is the absolute. Like, when am I ever going to use a parallelogram? And never, ever.
True.
I'm
The
just
second you
glad
put
there's
letters
always
in.
a calculator in my pocket nowadays.
So, did you go to college or after high school then?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Well, I did. I started college, and
Okay.
then I dropped out because I was trying to move out. And I realized I'm a really, really shitty waitress. I worked at Outback Steakhouse for 2 days. And the second day of training, I had like this whole tray of waters, and I knocked them over. It was like I don't know. It felt like 75 waters, and it fell on a baby and an elderly woman. Everyone was crying, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was so embarrassed. And I told the girl that was training me, I was like, "I'll be right back," and I left. I
ran
never
out?
came back. I never came back. I felt so bad, but I was like, I cannot face this.
I probably would have did the same
Yeah, I
thing. I
probably
would have been like,
So I
"Ugh."
dropped out of college and I went to cosmetology school.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
And so I started cutting hair, and I worked in kids salons. I managed a couple salons, and then I had my son. And so we needed health insurance. And so I went back to school again and became a teacher of cosmetology. And so I taught, and then that's what actually, when we first moved out here, I was running the Empire Beauty School in Milwaukee.
So what brought you to the Kenosha area?
My kid's dad,
Okay.
my ex-husband,
You met him out in Arizona?
in Arizona. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, he grew up out here, but he was actually my neighbor. And so we started dating, and then we got engaged, and we came out here because he got a really great job offer, and he had family out here. So we ended up raising our kids out here.
Did you move to Kenosha first, or did you walk? Oh, did it right to Kenosha?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I just worked in Milwaukee,
Okay.
but we've always lived in Kenosha.
What were your thoughts of Kenosha when you first moved here?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I felt like it was so quaint, and there were so many like family activities and things. Like, you could just go downtown. We love the harbor market. I thought that was the coolest. There's nothing like that really in Arizona. It's too hot in the summer for that.
yeah.
You know? And so to walk down and like we play this game with the kids, like pick a color and then go find a fruit or vegetable it's that color, and then we'll try to make a recipe out of it. And so it introduced them to all different types of vegetables and just different things. I just absolutely loved the city.
It is a great city.
Yeah.
There's so much to do.
Too much to do. I can't keep up.
I know, for real, right?
Every summer, I'm like bummed. Like, oh, I missed this year. I missed that this year. I couldn't make it to that. So.
But like you said, there's plenty to do with family, kids.
There is,
I
and
mean,
so much of it is free. In Arizona, it feels like it's $40 a person just to walk in the doors, because there's nothing really outdoors that you're doing. So everything's indoors. Here you have like the peanut butter jelly jam, and you have the little water thing, the water pad
Oh, the
by the
splash
lake.
pad? Yeah.
Just all these different free, cute little things to do.
So you moved here with your husband at the time, and then what were you doing then? You were working in Milwaukee.
I was in school still. And I was
Okay.
working in Milwaukee, and then I came back after working there. Got my degrees. I worked at a pregnancy center downtown for a while. Graduated, and then started my private practice. So
Tell us, what's the CareNet Family Resource Center?
it is a family resource center for women that need help when they're pregnant, or resources, and not just for pregnancy, but and honestly, there wasn't even so many pregnancy tests that were being done. It was like single moms that would come in that needed diapers,
Okay.
clothing, food, resources, different things like that.
You got pretty heavily involved in that for a while.
And
Okay.
so I had actually a lot of domestic violence cases that would come in, and I had a really great donor at the time that helped me relocate a girl that had this guy. She had a restraining order, everything, and he still was just so threatening. And so we were able to like relocate her. It was wonderful. So just being able to help women in that capacity was really great.
the law would do nothing for the. Of course
No.
not.
No.
Of course not. Do they ever?
No, it's a joke.
So that was a very positive, uplifting job for you and all that. What happened there? You just had to move on, or they?
Yeah, I just I definitely wanted to focus on my
Career.
education and the stepping stones to that.
Looking to buy or sell a home?
Contact Shannyn Franklin of ReMax Elite.
With years of experience, Shannyn offers personalized service to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Call Shannyn at 262-960-5182 or visit shannonfranklin.remax.com to start your real estate journey today.
Shannyn Franklin is your trusted partner in the real estate market.
Looking for unique handcrafted creations?
Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt specializes in one-of-a-kind lighting, custom furniture, and get this, more.
Each piece is carefully crafted with care and imagination, ensuring no two are alike.
No project is too big or small.
For more, find Aaron on social media under AHDidIt. Yes, that's all one word, AHDidIt.
Where imagination meets craftsmanship. Come hungry to Frank's Diner and enjoy some of Kenosha's best food.
From their iconic garbage plate to mouth-watering Bloody Marys.
Frank serves up delicious breakfasts and lunches every day.
Grab the meal of your lifetime at 508 58th Street and check out franksdinerkenosha.com.
And don't forget, order what you want, eat what you get. Hey, if you want to hear this episode without all those pesky commercials, well, head over to ktownconnects.com to become a Patreon supporter.
Being a Patreon supporter gets you this episode early, ad-free, and with bonus material.
Wow. Subscriptions start at just $2 a month. Visit ktownconnects.com and click that link to sign up.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon subscriber of the week. Get this. It's Jason Dill, good old JD.
Oh,
Thank you.
Is he real?
I think he's real. He's not a dually. Thank you, Jason Dill, for supporting us. We know you're a real person now. We've met you numerous of times and had drinks with you. We love you and we love your buddy Russ. So thank you for your support and your undying love.
Yeah, that's great. So, Jackie.
We're back.
We're back. We got to get into the juicy stuff now, I think.
Yeah, you ready? You ready? We
I'm ready.
took it easy on you in
I'm
the
ready.
beginning.
Yeah. So, you launched your blog. Let me try again. You launched your blog page, Kenosha County Eyeball, in last year, July of 2024. What prompted you to start your own blog page?
Well, it dates back to in 2022. I got remarried after I got divorced from my kid's dad. Got remarried and got divorced and filed a domestic violence suit.
Oh boy.
Because the threats and stuff just wouldn't stop. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go through the courts because I don't trust the courts. I didn't want the attention. I didn't want any of that to happen. And so I try to hold off on doing anything like that. But it just got to be too much.
Was this the Josh Cavelli?
Yes. And he was sending me to that. He was like following my kids home from school, and just there was so much stuff happening with that. And so I kind of had no choice but to do that. And it was immediately after I did, there's this article that comes out saying that I'm like basically painting me as this liar and this like, promiscuous person around town, that I'm doing all of these things and like painting me as this liar. And I'm like, who is this guy? I've never even heard of this guy. Like, how does he know so much about me or think he knows so much about me?
Yeah.
And, call me a drug user and just all of this stuff. I'm like, oh, my God. And it was really hard to read. And my kids having to read it, he detailed a lot of the abuse that happened in the police report. And so that was hard to read and relive. And my kids seeing it, their friends at school seeing it, it was just so much personal information that I felt like I trusted with a detective all over Kenosha. And then it just didn't stop. The comments and the things, I was blown away. I don't think I've ever been in a deeper depression, feeling so under a microscope in my life. And then a couple of people reached out to me and they're like, hey, this happened to me too. Hey, this happened to me too.
Why do you think, this person that did this article, they cover different news stories, but not every story. So why do you think they picked you?
Kevin Mathewson
focus?
targets certain people. And why he does, I'm not sure. But there's definitely a trend with minorities, women, and just people he has his own personal issues with.
Do you think that you were targeted because of your ex-husband Josh Cavelli, because he was the target of certain things at his position at the job he was at, and some of the issues that he had in his past as well.
I think that might have drawn some attention to it, but it didn't seem like his article was really targeted at him. I think that he used that as like the catalyst or the reason to point it at him, but then really came down hard on me. And when all these other people had the same issue,
right,
I was like, this is a serious problem. And so now we have, court coming up. And when you have someone like Kevin that's writing these types of articles, you're swaying the community's opinion of a person that you don't know. And the community is the jury. True. So when you're going to court and you have all these people that have these negative opinions about you that don't know you, that completely sways things. Josh has a history of the stuff that I had no idea about. We rushed into this relationship so fast.
You always see Cap.
Yeah, right? God. But he has a history, you know, and unfortunately, I didn't know.
Love is blind, sometimes they say.
Yep. And we got together at a weak point for me where I felt, just so in love, and it just felt right, and we clicked.
Well, he is a handsome devil. I'll give him that.
I don't know.
Devil is the strong word.
Yeah, okay. I don't know about that.
I'm not sure if I know this fellow.
Yeah, if you saw him, you know.
He used to be the marketing director for Pleasant Prairie.
He never really liked me for some odd reason.
He doesn't like any men.
You're correct.
He does. He's very threatened. And that was a lot of the abuse, too, you know? And so asking for help and talking about it, and that's the thing with abuse is a lot of people don't know on the outside what's happening. And so when I look at, a lot of the things that, Kevin has written about or the people that he's attacked, it's horrifying.
So then this story kind of inspired you to start that blog then, Kenosha County Eyeball.
Yep.
So that was in July of 2024. And did you email him 18 times in 13 hours? Is that true?
17 times, yeah.
Okay, 17. Okay,
yep, I did.
Okay, all right.
I got so fed up with the articles and the lies and stuff, and so I got really annoying one night, and I was like, hey, just so you know, I got my nails done today. If you want to write about me, let me tell you everything I'm doing all day long. Then you'll have something real. At least it's real.
Okay. I can respect that. All right.
Yeah, there you go. That's the side you don't
hear,
right?
In hindsight, was that maybe the right choice? But you put someone up into a corner and you feel like nobody's listening. And it doesn't stop. I felt attacked by our community and judged. I was going into public. I'd been attacked twice going into public. You're the drug-using foster mom. I'm like, what? Who are you? I don't even know who you are, And so I felt really isolated. And so that snap just happened. I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm just going to annoy the shit out of him. And then he filed a restraining order.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh, boy.
So, but he did say in court, because I had asked at one point, why, or I had my lawyer ask, like, why am I so targeted by you? Like, what is your fascination? Like, why are you all over my life? And he said in court, he goes, when educated women want to live certain lifestyles, the public should know. And so we're getting the transcripts from the court because it was so like, what?
It's bizarre, yeah.
It's so bizarre. And so it's yeah.
So you got your website up pretty quickly then?
I did.
Okay. And did you have any help with that? Did you kind of?
I have a lot of help.
Okay.
I have a lot of help. There's so many people in the community that silently help. Even today, I got an anonymous letter in the mail with another tip-off about another case that I'm going to be writing about. And things come to me constantly through anonymous sources, and I research them. I ask the right people because I don't want to put something out there just because someone said it, but looking into the case and asking people that might know, like how, different lawyers that have been really helpful, different people that have just been incredible in their expertise and experience with everything, that believe that Kevin is ridiculous and you're only getting one side of the news.
Yeah.
And he's a big reason why Xavier Sallese got elected.
Yeah, that's your most recent story about the district attorney in Kenosha.
Yep.
Yeah, that was an interesting story there.
He's driving off so many of our experienced ADAs, so we're going to have a courtroom full of people who are qualified for sure, but they're inexperienced, and which is okay, but who is there to lead them and teach them and train these people because your experienced people are gone. It's a scary thing for our community.
Yeah.
So when you came up with the name Kenosha County Eyeball, obviously this is a play on Kenosha County Eye.
Oh, yeah.
Was there any thought to kind of just do your own kind of brand, or was this always just a goof on him?
It started as a goof.
Okay.
It would never meant to be serious. I was just going to do like dumb articles about him and just make fun of him. It was just going to be a site just to fuck with him.
Okay.
And then real things started coming in and people started getting very serious. Like, Jackie, you're really getting under his skin. Like, there's momentum here. There's help. Like, let's really do this. I'm like, okay.
Did you identify yourself right away, or were you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not like Kevin, who goes under my own site as an anonymous person to talk about people. I'm always just me.
Do you feel with more news stories or stories that you'll be publishing that maybe you'll do a name change where you have your own kind of branding?
We've been talking about it,
Okay.
just because it has gotten to be a lot more serious and a lot more things have been rolling in, and I really, like, at some point, hopefully, like, I would love a real journalist, someone that could really invest the time. Like, this isn't my full-time job.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a full-time job, and so this is something I could do, like, after the kids go to bed and after I'm done with work, and it takes a lot of time. And so if there's a real journalist that could really be investigative and, be part of that, that would be fantastic, and do a whole brand change and make it something that's a lot more legit.
When you say we, who are you implying? Your donators or...
There's donors, there's helpers, people that have just been really big influencers and
silent
supporters.
partners, or nobody you can name, obviously.
No one that
right?
I can name.
Okay.
And that's one of the things, too, is it's so sad to me that everyone has to be so anonymous because they're so afraid to be attacked. Mm-hmm. Because even just posting, like, I went out with a friend of mine at one point, and Kevin got a picture of him and posted it all over site. I want to know everything about this guy, blah, 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 blah. He does this, he does that, and I want to know everything. And everyone's like, why are you attacking this person?
Yeah.
For what reason? There's no reason for it, just because he was seen with me. And so, and I don't wish it upon anyone what happened to me or what Kevin has done to other people. And so protecting those identities is like my top priority, because I don't want that for them. But if we could get real journalists that would be able to come out and be like, hey, my name is, John Smith, and this is what I'm doing, and that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But at this point, most people are pretty silent.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because it protects them.
Are you ever worried about your kids' safety?
100%.
Going, kind of going toe-to-toe, so to speak?
100%. Kevin, his latest article has a picture of 2 of my 4 kids in it. For what reason? This is the second time he's posted a picture of my son. He's approached him before. He was like, hey, buddy. And my son came up to me. He was like, Kevin Matthewson just came up to me and said hi. I was like, are you kidding me? Is he stupid? What is he thinking? Why are you approaching my children? And it's insane to me. But now you're putting up the picture not just for him to look, but for the public. Mm-hmm. And people being able to identify my children it's not appropriate, but it's not illegal. And those are the loopholes I use. Same thing with posting my address online. I don't post my address. People are sending me mail because he posts my address online, but there's no doxing laws in Wisconsin. And the photos that he uses are ones that I have like on Facebook or TikTok or whatever. So he screenshots it and it's legal to post. Mm-hmm. But just because it's legal doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
I could easily do that to him, but I don't. There's ethics. Mm-hmm. There are different ethics. He likes to talk about, he talked about it in court that an anonymous source gave him my medical records and he was able to post about them. I know a lot about his mental health and medical stuff, but that to me it's unethical.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? Why would you ever expose someone's private life like that? It's unethical. And so we are not the same in a lot of ways.
You guys went on like a battle for a while there,
Mm-hmm.
the last year, back and forth, different posts. And a lot of your posts are more defending yourself, I think. Mm-hmm. It seems like from what I was reading.
Yep. It started out that way, and it's kind of moved into not so much worried about because people are going to think what they're going to think. Mm-hmm. And the people that don't know me and the people that follow Kevin, they're just like him. So what the hell do I care what they think about me?
Yeah.
I just hope you're not on the jury. But But aside from that, I don't care. You know, they can, say the sexualizing comments and harassments. And someone said, I wonder what it's going to finally take for her to finally kill herself. The things that people say online are hurtful to see, but at the same time, that says more about you than me.
Yeah. And you could have always just shut down and just like try to avoid everything, but you kind of put yourself out there now. So now you're almost like subject yourself to even worse.
Oh, yeah, he has had people contact me and say, if I shut down my site, he'll never write about me again. I was like, yeah, right. I don't believe you. And for you to make that kind of deal is you're threatened. You don't like it. You don't like the attention. You don't like the heat. He was following a lot of pages that sexualize children, and I screenshot those and I posted them. He went into his follow pages. They dropped by like 80 follows immediately on his pages. Like, you're scared. You've got some skeletons in your closet, Kevy.
Oh, boy.
A lot of people are looking.
Wow. So when you launched this thing last year, and you talked about some of the response to your friends, things like that you had on your back, but what was the public response to your page?
At first, a lot of people just thought it was funny. A lot of people, there was a couple people that were like, you're a psycho, you're obsessed with him. I'm like, not really. I actually wish I never knew him. But it was mixed. It was mixed. But it got pretty overwhelming positive responses after about 9 months. And when it started really gaining traction, and after I got like the first 1,000 followers, it really took off from there. And people started sending me like anonymous money, like, we just want you to keep going. We know that you have a job and you don't have time for this. And I was like, okay, like, and so I'm like, is there anything that you want me to like focus on? Like, have you looked into some of these court cases? No, I don't have the time to do that. Right. And so then they send them to me. And so I look and I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. But that's where it pays to have help, because I can send a court case to like a couple people, and between the 4 or 5 of us, we can pick it apart and go, okay, so this is the story. Like, this is what's really happening. Is we've got pedophiles that are being released and having no charges because Xavier's not prepared. That is the story, So being able to put something like that together for people and summarize it, and so it's not super lengthy, and just kind of like just a cliff note, like, this is what's happening in the court today. Here you go. And so it's keeping people informed really quickly about what's going on and who to vote for.
Sometimes all you need is just like the little of the bits. You don't need an in-depth investigative story. You just need, just give us the facts.
And I don't have time to go into that level of detail.
So it's been a year now since you launched this page. What's one of the most important things you've learned since you started the page?
I've learned that there's a lot of corruption and a lot of ties that are connected between, our sheriff's department, Kevin Mathewson, our DA's office, that all intermingle. And when you have these types of connections together, it's harmful, because you're having people that are deciding your fate with the people that are writing about you, and it's not good. It's not good for the public. It's not a fair trial. It's not fair judgment on anything. They shouldn't be working together. There should be no connection there at all. And it's unethical, but that's...
What are some of the connections for people who are just like, what is she talking about?
We have, investigations going on right now in the sheriff's department that aren't being released or not being done. And they're not making comments about it. There's accusations of a sheriff deputy? I might be saying that wrong. But planting drugs in his ex's yard. Where's the investigation? There's a video of it.
Was that Drew Burrigon, that guy?
Oh, no, that's the deputy DA.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who left. I'm talking about a sheriff deputy.
Okay.
Kevin wrote an article about a girl that is she's a drug-using nurse, and there's a video of someone planting drugs in her yard.
Wow.
And so we contacted the sheriff's department. Can we get an investigation here? Did this come from the sheriff's department? Because she was married to someone in the sheriff's department. And we're not getting comments. We're not getting anything. Is there an investigation? Why isn't this person being held on hold or, being put out? But he's not on administrative leave. There's nothing happening with that. We've got accusations of abuse and different things. And it's like, well, nope, she's the bad person. So he's going to take the kids and he's in control of all of this, custody battle and all these things happening. where is the ethics there?
Yeah.
And so when you start to see the connections with this, and then you have Kevin writing about it and plumping this guy up, there's a huge history of this guy's mental health and issues and anger and drinking and all of these things that have been documented. I don't even know how he got into being in the sheriff's department. It shouldn't have even happened.
And what's his name again?
What the heck is his name?
Yeah, wait.
I wrote an article about him. I can't remember his name.
Scott Becker.
Scott Becker.
Okay,
Yep.
Scott
Becker. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Sheriff Detective Scott Becker
Yep.
accuses Becker of long-standing domestic violence against his ex-wife and children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, okay.
But there's no investigation that we're made aware of. He's not on administrative leave, and we've got, like I said, Kevin writing articles, and everyone's kind of playing this cover-up game. Like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, and we all cover for each other. And it's bad. You've got abuse happening and sexual violence and these things that are happening in our community that are not, like, there's no justice.
Yeah.
Because I call them the big guys or the big boys club are all sticking together, and they're not going to break. Because if one of them does, they all fall. And they're all guilty.
Yeah. And then Xavier, the new DA, didn't he fire a bunch of people from the...
No, they walked.
Oh, they just quit on him.
Oh, they
okay.
they
That's
quit.
What happened? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Well, then you know that the harder they try to shut people like you down, the more corrupt they probably are, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which is my next question on here. Is kind of funny that you said all this, because my next question on this list is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how corrupt is the Kenosha government?
11?
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
The big arrest that happened last year in May for me, Kevin wrote about how a toxology report didn't come back. Oh, they didn't do the toxology report right. She was drunk and she had a gun. The toxology report did come back. I wasn't drunk. I was on Ambien. They came to my house while I was sleeping. I have my ring cam videos. When I brought that into court, that's why they dropped it all.
Okay.
Because they asked me for a gun 3 different times. And I went to my room and got it. And they asked for my phone at the same time. So I put it into the back of my dress. I don't remember a lot of it, bits and pieces. It felt like a dream.
Yeah.
Because I was on Ambien, and it was the first time I tried that dosage, and I have a hard time sleeping, and so I don't take it. I don't take that anymore. But, I had called my mom, I guess, in the middle of the night, and I don't remember doing that. She thought that I was date raped, because she's like, she doesn't sound drunk. She doesn't sound like something has happened.
Yeah.
Can someone do a well check on her? And so they did, and it should never have ended like that. They knew that I was on sleeping meds. They knew all of this.
Wow.
And they turned it into, and in the ring cam, you can hear him, locked and loaded, we got her, boys. That's Josh's ex.
Oh.
It's in the ring cam.
Dang.
So to hear these types of things, to not feel targeted, and then to be completely exploited, he posted the video of the arrest. I don't remember any of that. I'm like, oh my God, I am ratchet. But I don't remember it. I was scared, and I remember bits and pieces feeling like, am I kidnapped? Are these real cops? Is this really happening?
Yeah.
What did I do? How am I here? And I remember at one point I'm like in the hospital getting blood drawn. I'm like, am I sick? Like I wasn't fully there because of this Ambien, but they made it into this whole thing that I'm this drunk. I'm like, this is crazy.
Wow. I did watch a video today, and I was like, Donnie, we're in a retreat today.
Yeah. Oh, it was humiliating. I watched it and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to mull over really well.
But if this happened to someone else that wasn't dating someone that was like in with the group,
right?
It wouldn't even be.
Oh, it would never have happened.
It'd be like a little incident.
How many times does he post arrest videos of people?
Yeah.
Only me and Sarah Becker, because I wrote an article about her, and so he posted her arrest video too.
Okay.
Those are the only. I've never seen him post. I don't really look at his stuff that much, or have looked that deep into it. Yeah. But to see that, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Why? It got dropped. Mm-hmm. The case got dropped. And 5 days after it gets dropped or 3 days after it gets dropped, you're going to post that?
Yeah.
For what? Because you want to make a point that you want people to think that I'm crazy. Mm-hmm. You want people to think that I'm a junkie or I'm this person. Because you're trying to sway public opinion.
So you believe that he has something against you. What do you think that is?
I don't know. I've heard different things. one of his mutual friends and I were friends for a bit, and he said that at one point we were at some place together and he held a door open and I didn't say thank you. And he said that he made a comment that pretty girls shouldn't be rude or be bitches or something like that, just because something like I was like, I don't even know who he is. And I can't imagine not saying thank you. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't even know when this would have occurred. But then he had asked some people to try to sleep with me and give him details about it. Like, I don't know what his sick fascination is, but I have no idea what the draw is, other than right now I think he just has a vendetta now because I don't shut up ever.
Okay, well, speaking of that, I want to ask you this question. Have you ever tried Pizza Lounge on 6th Avenue?
Absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely
I
not.
heard it is a top-notch restaurant.
It's probably not. There's a lot of sanitation and health code violations.
So
but,
you have some kind of history with the owner there, Courtney Marshall. Could you dive into that, so to speak, if you don't mind?
Yeah. We dated for a little bit. He was friends with Kevin, which I didn't know right away. And then he tried to be like kind of a mediator between me and Kevin for a while. And I was like, I'm not really interested in a mediation. He was like, what if like we all sat down at lunch? I will never sit down at a table with that man. That is never going to happen.
So you would never bury the hatchet?
No.
No?
Absolutely not. No. Not without public apologies. Take down your site. Be a good person. Like, grow the fuck up. Something like that. And it just shows, like, when you're a bad person, usually your friends are bad people too. And to put that together, I was like, oh my gosh. And so for Courtney to then exploit me to Kevin and make things even worse.
What do you mean exploit you? What happened here?
Oh, he claimed to have taken a sex video, which I don't even think he actually did, but the threat was there. And he said, I sent it to Kevin.
Oh.
And so I screenshot it and posted it. He wants to act like he didn't say that. You did. I come with receipts. You said it. And then a couple days later, Kevin came out with an article about my sex life. And I was like, well, that's really great.
Yeah, it's just what you want to see.
That's, yeah, I'm sure my kids love that.
Well, you jump in the cage, so, it's going to happen. Now, I got to ask about this recent incident, his most recent story about you, that a few weeks ago you were allegedly running a stop sign and crashed your SUV while intoxicated. What happened with that?
I had...
Hello there, listeners. This is Jason coming to you after the show from the editing studio. We wanted to let you know that we did ask Jackie about her recent arrest, and she went into some great detail about it. But after the show, she consulted with her lawyer and asked that we remove this segment from the show because the case is still open, and she isn't really allowed to talk about it. So, sorry we can't include that, but I hope you understand. Thanks for listening. Now, back to the show.
So are you Republican, Democrat? What do you call yourself here?
I used to be a diehard Republican, and I just don't think I'm anything anymore.
You're just neutral.
I'm just so neutral.
You go with whatever you believe
with
in.
what's right.
Okay.
And sometimes what's right is not red, and sometimes what's right is not blue, and I just don't identify as anything.
So what you mean? What's right to you? Something I might think is right. You would agree
What's
to
ethical?
disagree? Okay.
What's ethical? Not.
I mean, we could say abortion, but that's too different. What's ethical to me, to you, could be totally different.
Sure. And I think that there's room to have like purple.
A normal conversation.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree. Right. Okay.
There's room for purple, and there's room for gray areas, and for people to have their own opinions. I think that the forcing people to believe something is not in my nature to do, and I'm okay. We're gonna have disagreements. I don't like pizza, and you do.
I know.
I'm not going to make you.
You don't like ranch with your pizza,
and I don't like ranch with my pizza. So,
and we are getting along just fine.
Exactly.
That's right. That's what it's all about.
Personally, I don't like marijuana. I think it smells bad. It makes me feel dizzy. Like one hit makes me feel like I have alcohol spins, and I am sick as heck off of one hit. I think I've tried it maybe 3 or 4 times my whole life, and it is just not for me, but I'll still vote for it. Because I think there are medicinal properties, and I think it's no different than drinking. So what is the difference?
There's a good tax.
Yep.
Good tax for the,
Right.
for the state.
So he probably is. If Kevin is listening right now, do you have a direct message for him?
I'm not allowed to give him a direct message because I have a judgment of harassment in order.
Okay.
Wow. So through a podcast, that might count, and you never know, right?
Yeah,
Play it safe. Okay.
I can't even ask someone to say something.
Wow. Okay.
Safety first.
Safety first. Because he's going to listen. He is listening. He listens to everything I do, and I'll have the police at my house by the end of tonight.
So as I asked you earlier, you would never just bury the hatchet.
No.
No.
I have no interest. There's no trust.
You feel it's gone too far?
Because it's not about me. It's not. This is so much bigger than myself, and that's why I've really tried to move away from my own stories, because it's not just about me. This isn't just about justice for Jackie. It's what has he done to so many different people. Charmaine Harris is someone that he has brutally attacked, that he has affected his employment. Why? Because he's doing well. Because he's doing well.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You can't have a past. You can't make a mistake. You can't be better. No, we're going to throw it in your face and try to drag you down. If he would have given up, what would have happened?
Yeah.
And a lot of people do. A lot of people give up. A lot of people go back into the shadows, or I don't want to mess with this. I don't want him to talk more about me. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
But people are losing their jobs. I've lost contracts. I've lost patients over the things that he's posted, friends. I was really heavily involved in the foster care community. Can you imagine the headlines of drug-using foster mom? That doesn't really ring well, So it affects people so much deeper just because he's an asshole. There's no reason for it. There's no one getting hurt. I'm not an abusive person. I'm not abusing people or, some scandal happening.
Yeah.
You're just targeting certain people to hurt them.
So would you say this is almost a war?
It feels like it sometimes.
Now, do you ever just feel like I just want to move out of Kenosha, start fresh?
Oh, yeah.
What keeps you from not doing that? The people?
I'm talking to a realtor right now.
Oh, okay.
Not too far, though. But
Okay.
and the thing is, I want to stay close, but I want to be out of the actual Kenosha County because I don't trust law enforcement.
Okay.
Josh has an active restraining order, and he showed up at my son's game last year. I called the police, and they said, well, you have to prove that there's a threat. This is a public space. Oh, so a restraining order only protects you from a private space? I've already, bore the burden of proof that he's dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't have to prove that again. He's here at my son's game. He shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But he's still out there. So I don't trust the police. I don't trust the sheriff's department. I believe that they protect who they believe is worth protecting. If you're worth protecting, they will. But if you're not, it doesn't matter.
Are you worried for your life ever, since you don't trust any of the government, city government or anything? Yes?
When we get to the point of trial, I don't know what Josh is going to do. And I don't believe that law enforcement would protect me. He has been outside. He has tried to log into my bank accounts. I get all these receipts, and I call and I make reports. He's gotten on my social media accounts and screenshot. I've showed them the screenshots that he's taken, and they're still well, it doesn't really look like he's trying to threaten you. There is a restraining order. Yeah. He's not allowed to do this, but he's still just allowed to.
Is it because he's ex-military? They let him.
Oh, please. He was in the military for 3.5 years. He got out because of an ear infection.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not like he's
well, you got to respect the time, I guess, at least, right? A little bit. But
I feel like I got to respect the person first.
True.
Well, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years, though?
Hopefully passing this off to someone that can continue, calling out corruption. Or, being more behind the scenes with it. Because I think it's important that we hold our community and community leaders responsible or accountable for their actions. And when things are happening and we're putting dangerous people on the streets or allowing those things to happen, I think the community should know about it. because we can't count on our news sources right now to talk about it. And Kevin's so biased. Everything Xavier does is amazing. He's like, we're stocking the courthouse with new people. You have to, you dumbass. Everyone's left. You're not stalking it. You're desperate.
Yeah.
You have to. We've lost like 9 people.
Where would somebody go get news for this town? Where do you?
I don't know.
Where would you recommend somebody do that?
I don't know. I'm hoping that someone emerges, that maybe there's a journalist student or a Carthage student, someone that's like, you know what, this is my... They would be breaking ground here because that's something that Kenosha needs.
Yeah.
About Time Moving System. It's about time moving was easy.
Wow, local or long distance, big or small, Quinn and his experienced team have got you covered.
Make the move today by calling Quinn at 262-222-2624 or visit AboutTimeMoving.com today. Get a move on!
5 stars.
Discover Kenosha's premier performance space, the White Lilac, located in downtown Kenosha at 5029 6th Avenue.
Experience intimate shows featuring top-tier musicians, performers in a high-quality setting. For event details and tickets, visit whitelilackenosha.com.
The White Lilac, where unforgettable performances await. Experience Kenosha like never before with Lakeshore Pedal Tours.
Hop on a 14 or 16-passenger open-air trolley. They're rolling parties on wheels.
Perfect for pub crawls, celebrations, or sightseeing. You can customize your tour with 2 to 3 downtown stops of your choice.
And you can bring your own beers.
Book your party today at lakeshorepedal.com and pedal your way to fun.
Woohoo! Well, Donnie, now it's time for Kenosha Connects, and that's brought to you this week by Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Steve Casey and his team continue to serve Kenosha with honesty and empathy.
They know that a funeral should not break the bank, and Casey Family Options are proud to celebrate life one family at a time.
Visit CaseyFamilyOptions.com for more information. All right,
All
Jackie,
right.
you ready for these Kenosha Connects questions?
I
Oh,
am.
this is fun. This is fun.
This will get the real dirt out of you.
Yeah.
Find all kinds of stuff about you, like
All right. Favorite local band or musician?
Oh, what is that one that plays at Mason's all the time? The heck is their name?
Are you talking about like that country band?
No, it's like there's the lead singer's a girl, and then they have the other people are guys, and then they play the music.
Oh.
That one.
of course.
yeah,
Oh,
yes.
they play the music.
Bella Kane?
Bella Kane.
There we go. Bella Kane.
Wow.
See,
Well, I know they play Masons.
I'm a
quite bit.
really good clue giver.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, I figured Masons.
You know what the Kenosha Piss Tunnel is?
I've heard. I just saw it on Facebook.
Have you ever pissed in it?
I have not.
Okay.
It's on the bucket list.
Okay, all right. Good. Donnie put that question in here, so.
I just saw that on Facebook, and I was cracking up. They put like these different things in there all the time. That couch. Oh my gosh, or the chair that they have there. Someone stole the chair from the piss tunnel.
The same person that runs the City of Kenosha satire page runs that one. And we
Oh,
were trying-
really?
I was messaging them, trying to get them on the show, and they're, nope. Boo. I was like, we were getting like a voice disguiser and everything for her. They said no.
Oh.
Boo.
Yeah.
Big question mark on the photo.
Wait, so did you ever piss in the Kenosha Pistol?
She said no.
No,
Oh,
no, I
okay. I
haven't.
missed that part.
Mhm.
Dang it.
Yeah. Well, you've asked,
No,
Donnie.
I mean, where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
Alpaca art.
Oh, very
Wow.
nice. I like that. Yeah, do a little pottery, painting.
Or that Hot Mess Studio or whatever that's called. What is that?
Oh, Katie Wallner's Hot
Katie
Mess.
Wallner's
Yeah.
Hot Mess Studio, yeah.
Alpaca Arts, great sponsor of the Kenosha
Yeah, they're
Connects
great.
podcast.
Yeah, Brendan and
I like
Becky
both
run
of
a
those
great
places.
operation.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Kind of get a little creative.
See, I like that. You know why? You go down there, you do a little pottery, and guess what? You got to have a second date because you got to go pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
Or you're just picking up 2 pieces by yourself.
And you get all dirty and you got to clean
Yeah.
up and stuff.
See? Yeah, I like that.
Hey, Donnie, you want to go to Alpaca Art with me?
Sure, let's go.
What is your favorite local business sign or logo? Anything pops out at you?
Ktown Connects.
I know, it's so good. I know. It's a great
We have
logo.
this beautiful sign here made by AHDidIt that he made this for us.
I love
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
It's super yellow.
It's very yellow.
Does it remind you of the Kenosha Piss Tunnel? All right. In which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money in?
Definitely Kenosha Brewing Company.
Oh, okay. The old Bull and Bear.
Yeah. My friend Rachel works up there.
I was just going to say a shout out to Rachel.
I love Rachel.
That's my
She's
girl.
awesome. Yeah.
And the $1 Million Smile, Mike.
When I was 18, I got arrested for contributing to a delinquency of a minor because the cops came to my apartment and raided it, and there was a minor there, and that minor was Rachel. That's how long I've known Rachel.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah. So her dad hated me for a long time. He got over it eventually, but he hated me for a long time.
All right. If you could give a shout out to only one local business, which business do you pick?
That's a tough one.
I
I'd
know-
probably just say, oh no, just because I was thinking about sushi.
There you go. There you go. And they have great drinks there too.
They have this little one, and it's like an Asian orange or tangerine thing. I don't know what the
Oh.
heck it's called. Oh my gosh, it's so good though.
I like their Mai Tais. They make good Mai Tais there.
Yeah.
All right. Now you talked about the corruption and stuff like that. So let's try something else in this question. But what is one thing you wish you could change about Kenosha?
Other than the corruption.
Yeah, other than that.
that?
We already got into that. So.
The potholes.
There you go.
The potholes. Those drive me crazy.
Or the construction on a 3-block road that takes fucking 4 months. Like
Seriously.
8th Avenue over here.
Right on my road. My son keeps moving the cones over because he's like, Mom, I'm going to hit one. I'm like, just move it then.
The fucking construction on 22nd Avenue on the north side, then 30th, and then 52nd Street. It is just ridiculous.
They've been doing
right there.
22nd for like 2 years, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, they're just slowly moving it down. But then they decided to do it on Washington and then 30th. So you can't, the detours are just insane. It's all that Obama money he gave to the construction workers 20 years ago.
What is something about Kenosha you want a new resident to know?
A new resident should know that walking down by Lake Michigan is like the most beautiful place ever. And like to bring bikes down there, I love bike riding down there. Walking down there, you could spend the entire day. There's so much to do just to walk like around that like pier of the harbor and like the lighthouse, all of that. That is my favorite spot in Kenosha.
Which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
What was that? What was that after? Was it Kmart? What was it after Kmart?
We're going to say Pizza Lounge on 6?
No.
Oh, wait, they're not closed yet.
They're not closed yet. It'll be another failed business of his, I'm sure. But
You said that. I did not.
no, no, it'll be on the rap sheet. Was it Shopko? Is that what it was after Kmart?
Well, there was Kmart, Walmart, and Shopko on that strip like years ago.
Yeah.
And then Walmart moved, and then
Yeah, but I think it was Shopko because I used to do Black Friday shopping there,
okay.
and it was awesome.
Yeah, I miss the good old department stores.
Yeah, those are fine.
I miss stores and stuff.
We used to go Black Friday shopping, and I would get the kids' Halloween costumes for the next year for like $1.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? And so I'm like, what do you guys want to be next year? They're like, well, I don't know. It's November.
I'll pick 2.
Figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Big Star or The Spot?
Ugh.
Oh,
yeah,
you don't like burgers.
Yeah,
so-
if you didn't know that, she
No,
hates
no.
I mean, you could say
burgers.
neither, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. Probably
Do you like cheese curds? You like-
no.
oh, you hate fried food, greasy
Yeah, I'm not a
food.
fried food person.
Okay.
I don't know. They tie.
Yeah.
They tie.
They tie with suckiness?
Greatness, suckiness. I mean, they both win and lose.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, that's a first for us.
Yeah.
Well, that was our Kenosha Connects, and that was brought to you by Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations.
I wish we had kept a tally of who picked Big Star and who picked Spot and who picked neither, and
We just have to find that intern.
I wish there was some way we could.
Yeah, we
figure
gotta
that
hire
out.
an intern to go through all
There's no way you
187
can find out.
episodes and listen.
There's no way to find out.
There's a way, but I ain't doing it.
All right. Well, that was our Kenosha Connects, as you said, brought to you by Casey Family Options. And what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding, ding, ding. It's trivia time. And trivia is brought to you by the Lettering Machine.
Kenosha's go-to apparel store for yourself, your company, your event, anything you need. They specialize in custom shirts, hats, tote bags, and more to make your vision a reality.
Visit thelettermachine.com for details or stop in at 725 50th Street in beautiful downtown Kenosha. Say hi to Tina and Dave for us. You know how much we love Dave.
Yeah, I just saw him yesterday.
I saw him the other day, too. He's digging up his basement right down here.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. All right, for our trivia segment today, Donnie will take on Jackie in this 100% legitimate, definitely not skewered, totally on the level, completely fair trivia game. These questions are completely random.
You're
and
going down, Jackie.
They're not catered to the guest one bit. Totally fair. So we have our randomizer I have to pull out. It's under the table here. It's kind of heavy. I got to get it out here, so it's kind of... Okay, there it is. That's good.
That was pretty heavy.
Yeah, I know. It's big. It's big. So I got to get the randomizer going. Ding! Let's see. The subject is Harry Potter trivia. Donnie, Donnie, do you know Harry Potter?
He has the same birthday as me, July 31st. I know that. I hope that is a trivia question.
Scratch that out. Jack, are you familiar with Harry Potter's?
I am.
Oh, okay. Wow, all right. So we have 3 questions for each of you. We'll see how you do. Jackie, would you like to go first? Or would you like to have Donnie go first?
I'll let Donnie go first.
Oh, my
All
God.
right.
You are so nice.
I'll just point out my Harry Potter tattoo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Great.
I have a matching one with my sister.
That is so swell.
Donnie, you ready for your first question?
Yeah.
On the Gryffindor Quidditch team, what position does Harry Potter play?
Forward.
You guys suck!
No, I'm sorry. The answer is seeker. He's the seeker.
He has
Yeah,
to
that's
catch the
close.
golden snitch.
I've never seen the movies or read the books.
Oh, you're not going to be good at this. Oh, no. All right, Jackie. This is a hard one for you, though. In the 8 Harry Potter films, what are the character names of the 3 lead actors, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint?
What do you mean?
What are their character names?
Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
I'm sorry, what are they?
Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
You gave her that easy one.
That wasn't that easy. Did you know that one?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if you know this one, Donnie.
I don't.
What type of wood is Harry's wand made of?
Oak?
You guys suck!
I'm sorry. The answer is holly. Hollywood? Oh, get it?
Oh, that's supposed to be funny.
I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
And I think a lot of shit's funny.
I'm just reading the randomizer questions here. All right, Jackie, you're up 1-0. Let's see. For Harry's 11th birthday, he received a pet named Hedwig. What kind of animal is Hedwig?
He's a white owl. Yay!
All right, good job.
Great.
All right, Donnie, here's your third question.
Okay.
In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, what is the password to Dumbledore's office?
New England clam chowder?
It's 2 words.
Sherbet lemon.
Yay!
That was for Jackie. This is for you.
You guys suck!
I did the Ace Ventura password.
It's his favorite
I
ice
got
cream.
that.
Sherbet lemon? Yeah, wow. All right, she's got you here, I think.
Yeah.
Here's the last question just for fun, Jackie. There are 4 houses in the Hogwarts school. Name 2 of them.
Well, there's Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin.
Yay! Yay!
All right.
Wow.
With a score of 5-0,
wow.
Jackie, you have beaten Donnie today in our trivia game. And what does she win, Donnie?
Jackie, you win a Ktown Connects koozie courtesy of the Lettering Machine. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
beating me in Harry Potter trivia.
There's the randomizer, man.
Yeah,
don't know.
I can't. You know what? I can't help it.
Yeah,
So
it's just what
enjoy
comes up.
that koozie.
All right. So once again, you can follow Jackie's blog at the Kenosha County Eyeball.com.
Follow the page on Facebook. Get some likes for her and get it done.
Yeah. So thank you, all you listeners out there, for listening. We really appreciate all your support. We also thank all of our great sponsors, including the law offices of Frank J. Parise,
Frank's Diner,
Shannyn Franklin of ReMax Elite,
Union Park Tavern. Don't forget about that Union Park Tavern Oktoberfest happening on September 20th and the 21st. We can't forget about that Frank's Diner block party either. Frank's Diner block party happening on September 13th as well, right down there, right in front of Frank's Diner.
Yeah.
Okay, we can continue on with the sponsors.
Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt.
About Time Moving Systems.
Casey Family Options.
Dicko Cezak.
The Lettering Machine.
Public Brewing Company.
The Port of Kenosha Beverage House.
Oh, don't forget about the port. Guess what? Guess what's back?
What?
Oh my gosh, the Hot Wheels race, the Port Grand Prix, it's back. And guess what? You and I
What?
on commentary once again.
I know.
And this is happening Sunday, September 14th, the day after the Frolic at Frank's block party.
That's going to be an insane weekend.
I'm in the dunk tank at Frank's block party. Me and you are bartending at Frank's, and then we're on commentary at the port the next day. I better take off work on Monday. Because then the next week, I'm at Oktoberfest. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Man.
A lot of good things happening with our sponsors. Now, we got a longer list to go here, huh?
Oh, let's see. Well, we got Wink Beauty Boutique.
The White Lilac.
A+ Mobility.
Lakeshore Pedal Tour.
Lucci's Grandview.
Sallese Company.
Alpaca Art.
Faded Barber Shop for Men. They should be in their new location by the time this episode comes out. And they're going to be right down there on...
Just north of the Boathouse
Yes,
on 7th Avenue
right.
and 49th Place.
Yeah.
48th Place.
I can't wait to get my haircut by my main girl, Boda. It's going to be great at the new
What
location.
about Trish?
Boda's my barber.
Trish was my barber, but
Well, Trish is great as well,
I
but
don't get my hair cut anymore.
no, that's understandable. As you can tell, I don't either.
Yeah.
But I will, because I'm waiting to go to that great new shop, Faded Barber Shop for Men.
Well, Jackie, thank you so much for taking the time and being on our show and telling
you
your
for having
story.
me.
And,
Yes, thank you, Jackie. Thank you.
Very interesting stuff.
Yes.
So,
Did you have fun?
I did.
Okay, good.
This was very fun.
It wasn't too difficult, right?
No.
Wonderful.
we're not that scary.
No.
But, Donnie, I'm trying to think of what we're actually doing here, man.
We are connecting Kenosha.